Hello, how are you doing? Today is April 22nd. It's Earth Day, and just want to wish everybody a happy Earth Day. Today it's also this big March for Science. It's been going on. I've been seeing it on the internet as people are talking about it, my fellow scientists. And it wouldn't be appropriate if I didn't, as a scientist, make a video talking a little bit about March for Science. And I wrote a few notes down. I myself am not much of a marcher. It's just not my thing, not my style. I support the people who do it. I have no problems with that. But my strengths lie in either actually doing some kind of activity or using money or something to support it through a business venture or something like that. I have nothing against the people who are marching, and I encourage you guys to keep up what you're doing. So the thing I have, one problem I have about the whole March for Science and marching also has to do with how we're communicating and who we're communicating to is really the thing. I think most people with a rational mind who are thinking and are good, they believe in science. They believe in facts, and they believe in data-driven results and to act upon research that's been done. I think people do that. But I think we're not trying to reach out to those people. Those people, we don't want to preach to the choir. And does preaching to non-believers or skeptics and people like that, does that really get to the point? Like, does that actually help people understand things? When I feel like sometimes we're condescending to, some of the simple folks who don't, not simple folks, sounding condescending myself, just people who don't appreciate or are very skeptical of science and well-established facts. I think we just speak poorly to them. That's one thing I have about this, is like we're going through social media, we're having these marches, but the people who need this, the people who are who need some convincing, who have issues with it, I don't know if they care about those kinds of things. I could be wrong. I'm not so sure. It brings up the second point, or the other point I have, which is how do you convince anybody of anything? I feel like there's some people who have such strong opinions, such strong feelings about things. They're just not open-minded. They do not take an open-minded approach to things. They willingly accept some kind of ignorance, and they don't accept it, right? So does our conversation, does our attempt to address this group of people even matter? I mean, whether it's I don't know, no matter who it is, whether it's a farmer living out in Idaho or a politician, are they open or closed-minded? I feel like so many people are closed-minded with regard to what they believe in. And so I know that we're trying our best to promote science and promote rational thinking, but I myself, in reflection on this, feel somewhat hypocritical. It's not I feel hypocritical because I might say this is why something so-and-so or a thing is real or it's not real or whatnot like that, but the truth is there are some things I haven't actually read the papers. I heard something from somebody else that sounded like it made sense, maybe, but I didn't. I feel like I didn't do the proper research in order to actually definitively say why something either should or shouldn't happen or is real or isn't real. I feel like a lot of the information we get is told to us from other people. And like, I would not, if someone told me to jump off a bridge, I wouldn't necessarily do it, right? So why are we not thinking and looking at sources for our information, right? Or why are ourselves not doing experiments, our own experiments, to prove to us that something works or doesn't work? I know there are some instances where you can't do something like that. That just can't happen. But like, I don't know, I hear about weight loss fads all the time. Try it, you know? If it works, then it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And you've proven to yourself whether something is real or not real within the context. You know, read the papers. Read the original sources to figure out whether or not something is real or not real, or if it's a fact or not a fact. Should we be listening to other people about these things, even if they're so-called experts? Or maybe they are experts, maybe they're right. But I feel like original sources are very important to investigate. Anyway, that's enough of that. Have a happy Earth Day. Have a good March for Science. I'm ranting on about things. But stay tuned. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.